Hello ladies and gentlemen of the internet, and welcome to my first ever console review. Now today I'm going to review the Nintendo 3DS. Keep in mind this is the Nintendo 3DS, not the new Nintendo 3DS XL. So keep that in mind. I've had this Nintendo 3DS for 4 years, and it has served me very well. I got it in blue, which is one of my favorite colors, and I got it in XL version, extra large screen. So I will go over the controls now. I actually had a Nintendo DS before I had the Nintendo 3DS. So just like the DS, it has the same movement controls down here, but they're not actually used to move around your characters much at all in games. Instead, the circle pad is the new and improved version of this, and it lets you move in a complete circle where this didn't let you move in a complete circle. Over here is the A, Y, X, and B buttons. There are only 4 buttons. It's very simple gameplay in most games, which makes it easy for a pick up and go experience. This is the power button to turn your 3DS on and off. This is the start button where it pauses your game in pretty much any game you have. The home button allows you to go to your home menu pretty much wherever you are in a game that you're playing. Over here is the 3D effect. It's sort of a rip-off, because unless you hold your head at the exact right angle, you can't see the 3D effect at all. But I got the 3DS because I wanted a better gameplay experience and wider range of games. We have the 2 speakers right there, and a fun fact, I actually thought that the Nintendo 3DS did not have the blowing effect that the DS did have, but I recently found out that the blowing effect is not put directly from the speakers, but right down by the power button. This is the inner camera for taking selfies and that on the Nintendo 3DS camera. And on the outside, these 2 cameras are for taking pictures looking outward on the Nintendo 3DS. Back here is the L and R buttons, which is actually pretty useful and very simple to use. This is where you put your cartridge, your game cartridge, and this is where you put your Nintendo 3DS charger to charge it. So those are the controls. Now I'm going to talk about, is it worth it to get the game? To get the 3DS. I have at least 1,000 hours in total of games on this Nintendo 3DS. I've had it for 4 long years, and I have about 30 games for it. The pros, it's amazing to take on the go. The battery power lasts surprisingly a long amount of time, about 5 hours. It's very, very useful to take on long trips. There's thousands and thousands of hours worth of stuff to do for the games that you buy, and it's just, the 3DS is amazing. The cons, the 3D effect doesn't work, but that's really all I can think of. Like, the 3DS is really, really amazing. The games are worth getting. Like some of the games I have, like Mario and Luigi Dream Team, Majora's Mask 3D, I don't have any Pokemon games. Super Mario 3D Land, games like that, they're absolutely amazing, and it's so worth it to get the Nintendo 3DS. So yeah, I'm glad you guys clicked on this review. Thank you very much for the support. I can't believe I have reached 3 subscribers. That is 3 whole people who liked my videos enough to subscribe, and I am ever grateful for you 3 people who watch my videos. I will be coming out later this day with a game review for Borderlands 2. So be sure to check that game out, that video review. I give the Nintendo 3DS a 10 out of 10. It's definitely worth getting. So until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next console review or gaming review. I'll see you later.